Hello guys, my name is Kirtan and welcome to my channel Physiology at Once. Today I'll be talking about the topic blood coagulation. This is the part 2 of this topic. The part 1 is uploaded in my previous video. You can check that in the I button link provided above. So in this video we'll be talking about the mechanism of the fibrinolysis and the regulation of the blood coagulation. So let's start. The tendency of the blood to clot in vivo is prevented by naturally occurring anti-clotting mechanism. So therefore, these anti-clotting mechanisms are necessary to prevent those unnecessary clots. These anti-clotting mechanisms include three naturally occurring systems in the body: by vascular endothelium, by interaction between the thromboxane A2 and prostacyclin, and by the presence of naturally occurring anticoagulants in the blood. So let's talk about the mechanism of the fibrinolysis. Fibrinolysis is nothing but the anti-clotting. The fibrinolysis is initiated just after the process of blood coagulation. So it's an autoregulatory process. It occurs in three steps: activation of protein C, activation of plasmin, and fibrinolysis. Let's talk about these steps one by one. The first step is activation of protein C. The thrombin, which is activated in the blood coagulation process, acts as an enzyme which activates the protein C to its active form. So as I told before, thrombin also acts as an anti-clotting factor and also as a coagulation factor. So it is a balancing factor in the coagulation and anticoagulation. Even the hormone thrombomodulin, which is secreted from the endothelial cells of the blood vessel, activates the protein C. So the next step is activation of plasmin. This activated protein C inactivates the inhibitors of plasmin activator. So the inhibitors of plasmin activator are inhibited or inactivated, and the plasmin activator is activated, and the plasmin is formed from the plasminogen. So this activated protein C along with its cofactor protein S also inactivates the cofactor 5A and 8A. These both are useful cofactors in the blood coagulation process. The next and final step is fibrinolysis. The activated plasmin acts as an enzyme to cause the fibrinolysis. So this is an important factor in the fibrinolysis process. It degrades the fibrin. You remember the fibrin clot. It is formed in the blood coagulation. It is degraded by the plasmin to form fibrin degradation products or FDP. It is facilitated by cofactors like thrombin, tissue type plasminogen activator, and urokinase type plasminogen activator. Let's understand it thoroughly with the help of a flowchart. You can also draw this flowchart in the board examination. So there will be a vascular endothelium, release of thrombomodulin by the vascular endothelium, which activates the protein C. This protein C inactivates the clotting factor 5A and 8A, which are the cofactors in the blood coagulation process. The protein C along with protein S activates the plasminogen activator, which again converts plasminogen into plasmin. This plasmin along with the thrombin causes fibrinolysis or clot lysis and converts fibrin into FDP or fibrin degraded products. So therefore anti-clotting is done. Now let's talk about the regulation of blood coagulation. The balance between coagulation and anticoagulation is very necessary, because if it's not there, there will be unnecessary clot formation and many more, which can cause severe damage. So it is regulated by many regulatory mechanisms. Some are discussed here. The first one is dynamism of blood flow. When the blood flow is decreased, there will be more chances of formation of intravascular clot and can lead to blockage of the flow of blood. So therefore the flow of blood should be maintained in the normal speed. The second one is role of vascular endothelium. Damage to it exposes vascular endothelium by exposing its collagen, and also there will be secretion of thrombomodulin. It's an hormone which prevents the blood coagulation. Third one is heparin antithrombin 3 system. It prevents the activation of the clotting factors 9, 10, 11 and 12, which acts as main factors in the blood coagulation process. The fourth one is negative feedback by thrombin. As I discussed now, thrombin is both an anti-clotting factor and an clotting factor. So it also mediator of coagulation and also initiates anti-clotting mechanism. So it's a balancing factor. The role of liver. Many coagulation factors are formed in the liver. So whenever there is a disease of the liver, the clotting time will be increased. It also helps in removing of activated clotting factors when there is excess of them. It prevents the intravascular clot formation. The sixth one is role of platelets. Platelets facilitates formation of activated clotting factor 5, 8 and 11. It also helps in the activation of factor 10 or Stuart power factor. It helps in restricting the clotting reactions to the site of injury and avoids the further spread of the injury to the other places. So that's it for today guys. If you like this video, please like, share and comment, and also subscribe to support my mission of making physiology easy, understandable and simple. Thank you.